Yo, what's up, guys? It's Slatch, and I am going to be teaching you guys today what I do to my final images to make them look a lot better than they were before. Um, Basically, just some RGB split, some blur, some couple different effects, but that's just about it. So what we're gonna do is you'll have your background once it's done. Don't really add any blur or anything to it. What you're going to do is you're going to save it, and then you're going to open it up as the PNG file. Let me just grab this real quick. Okay, so after it's saved, you're going to open it up so it's just one layer, and you're going to convert it to a smart object, rasterize it. And here's how I do it. What I do is you hold Control J on Windows, I don't know what it is for Mac. Just copy and paste it, duplicate it, do whatever. So you have two of the same layer. On the top one, you're going to go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. I like to use 1.3. And you're going to pull up your eraser. Make sure the hardness is on 0. Make the size like 300, something around there. Turn the opacity down to like 70 something. And you're just going to go over your logo like once, and then where you really want to make it sharp, you're going to go over it again. So on this, I'm going to make it sharp right about here, sharper than the rest. And then you're just going to lower the opacity down to like 80, and then you're going to merge these two layers. Now you're going to duplicate it again, go to Filter, Blur, Iris Blur. What this does is it focuses the lens, I guess you can say, on a certain little area, and you can make this smaller, bigger, do whatever you want to it. And I want to make the blur about 10, because this is a really powerful one. Just make it 10 and then hit OK. Now what this does is it'll focus it like right around here, so it's all blurry on the sides and whatnot. I'm going to lower down the opacity to 65. Looks pretty nice for this. I'm going to use 65, and then you're going to merge the two layers again. Now for the RGB split, you're going to hold Control J and do it twice. Now hide the top layer so you can see what you're doing with the first one. Now you're going to have 3 layers. The top one's going to be, the little eye is going to be turned off. Now for this, go to the middle layer, and where this white box is, you're going to double click that, and you're going to be on blending options. That's just what it'll bring you to. Under where it says opacity, it'll say channels RGB. You're going to turn off the green and the red one, so just the blue is checked. You're going to hit OK. Now on the arrows on your keyboard, you're going to hit left and then up. Now you're going to turn on the top layer, and you're going to do the same thing, except for instead of blue, you're going to have it so it's red. Now you're going to hit OK. Now you're going to move it to the right on your arrow and down one. And what that does is it just kind of crisps, like you can see what it does right here. Like look right about there. Here it is with it off. There it is with it on. It just adds a nice effect. Makes everything look a lot more clean in my opinion. Then you're going to merge the layers. Then something else you can do is get a white brush or a color. I usually use white though. Make it like use like 1,000 pixels for the size. Make sure the hardness is on 0. Hit OK. Yeah, I'm gonna use white, and then you're just gonna make a new layer. Yeah, make a new layer on top of your background, and then you're just gonna, like I lately have been doing my lighting effects at the bottom, just because I love the way it looks and it suits my style. So what I like to do is just do what I just did. Like you just use a brush, and then you can use the rectangular marquee tool, go over it and delete it. That's just because I like to keep it all clean and fancy and whatnot. But anyways, then for the opacity on this, I'm going to use about 10. It just brightens things up where the lighting effects are. Makes everything look, I don't know, I think it looks good. Now, something else you can do is copy the layer again, filter. I do this on every background. Filter, sharpen, hit sharpen, change the opacity to about 30, merge the two layers. And that is honestly just about all I do in my final images. Sometimes I add a couple, some stars, some particles. Sometimes, not every time though. Something else I'm gonna do to this is I don't like the way, or I think it should have more of a red split to it. So you're gonna do the RGB split thing again, but just do the red. And I'm going to move it over to the right and down one again. And I think that looks really good. I honestly, this is pretty much exactly what I did to have it come up like this right here. So, actually, there is one more thing you can do. Copy the, alright, don't copy anything. Go to the rectangular marquee tool, and you're gonna go over a little area where you want it to be blurred. And you're gonna hold shift so you can make more than one. And you're gonna make like 2 or 3 little lines. And you're going to right click, go to layer via copy. Now you're going to go up to filter, blur, motion blur, and I like to use 8 for this, and then just hit OK. What that does is it really blurs out those the boxes that you cut out, and it just adds another nice effect. These are all just things I like to add to my final images to make it kind of stand out a little bit more, make certain areas stand out. But that's just about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and also enter my 500 contest. There's some pretty sick prizes. First place gets recommendation to Divinity. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice day. Peace.